special moment in the college football calendar, the SEC Championship game, the original conference championship game with a long history of classic moments and legendary performances. Welcome, folks, to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Texas Longhorns, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Brimstreet. Let's get this thing underway. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. Fielded in the end zone. It's Estrada. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. The Longhorns offense comes out of the field for the first time today. And this is going to be a tremendous showdown. Strength versus strength. This quarterback's having a monster year, but this is a high-powered defense, the best he's seen. Can't wait to see what happens, Kirk.
Yeah, Chris, this is going to be what you really hope to see is this quarterback who can do it all. Can he deal with the intense pressure that this defense is going to put on him? Talking to the defensive coordinator this week, they feel that they can really rattle the quarterback by putting a lot of pressure on him, giving him a lot of different looks. Let's see how it plays out.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard. Big moment early in this championship game. Third down coming up. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the catch. Good enough for first down yardage. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or they check him out. Play action here on first down. Caught. Completion. You bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Longhorns pick up enough yardage for a first down. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Play fake, looking to throw. Sideline catch made, but out of bounds short of the first down. Good work to get the foot down after the grab. This running back, Kirk, might have been spending some time with those receiver drills.
Yeah, as you know, Chris, these running backs anymore in college football, they are really like glorified wide receivers because not only do they have to be excellent runners, but as you see here, the ability to be able to catch the ball and then the awareness to get a foot down to be able to stay in bounds for a nice game.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Makes a move and breaks free. And a broken tackle will earn him first down yardage. The Longhorns come to the line to start a first set of downs. And at first down, they go right back to him. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
They'll bring him down, but the spin cycle put on that defender, my goodness. Longhorns looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Blitz and a quick sack.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
Looking for the wideout. Touchdown, Texas. Great catch and run for 6. Just getting settled into this conference championship game. This offense already has put points on the board, Kirk.
Man, they are not wasting any time at all settling into this football game. They got straight to their reads. Quarterback did a nice job of just kind of executing the game plan, and they're up 7 here early. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT.
it's 7-0 after the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the Texas A&M Aggies offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
Second down play coming up. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in way downfield. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
Boy, a huge play here for Texas A&M. A nice throw, but even a better catch by this wide receiver. Man, they've had some great ones over the years at College Station. Guys like Mike Evans and Anaya Smith most recently. Go back to Christian Kirk. Guys with some size and speed.
Now it's second down here. Back's got it again. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
The pass rush closing in. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete. And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. This will be a 45-yard attempt. Target, it's no good. After the miss, still down by 7.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
Here's the first play of the drive. It started at 28. On first down, it's play action. Looks to the left, and it's complete. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
You know, I'm so used to seeing this guy just come in and block and try to open up holes. How about getting his hands on the ball? Tip your cap to the offensive coordinator for that play.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling him to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Running out of time in the pocket. And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up fourth down now. Longhorns will line up to punt it away. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. An inside give now from the shotgun. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offense and offensive coordinator, you hit a ball, and it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now third down coming up.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Quick throw, testing the middle. It's caught in the crossing pattern.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34. The Aggies are moving quickly down the field. And he stopped at the line of scrimmage. The defense swarming him that time. Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Moves out of the pocket. On the run here. Lets it go. Pass is going to be incomplete. He was really lucky to avoid the pick there. Offense hungry to convert here in third down. They don't want to send out the field goal team after what happened in the last attempt. Play fake, looking to throw. The pass rush gets home. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. So here they come on 4th and long. Giving up that sack earlier has made this a huge challenge. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's broken up nicely. A defensive stop and a turnover on downs. Hand off to the back. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. And he's got it again. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. And now the clock comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
From the shotgun, an inside handoff. Has the 1st down and more. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. 1st down. And the Aggies looking to cash in this red zone trip. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. He gets loose, able to pick up a solid gain there on the scramble.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield, everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up.
Oh, a fumble here. Can you believe it? Offense recovers the fumble. It keeps going.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. He missed it. Off target that time. After the miss, still down by 7.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Quick throw to the left. Oh, what a grab! Ball scooped up by the defense.
That's a great play by the defender who forced the fumble, but let's also recognize the heads-up play from the guy who recovered it. They're in the right place at just the right time.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find out here in the red zone. And now the running back's got it again. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there. The Aggies will line up here on 1st down and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. It looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. solid gain puts him in good position for second down and goal. Running a quarterback sneak here. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And now they'll set up for the point after. And there's the point after. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. And now the handoff.
Christina, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They bring him down after a short gain there. A completion sets up a second down play. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. Second down after that previous play. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Lets it go quickly. Caught over the middle. It's Hernandez. Brought down. It crosses midfield to the 46. Here comes a first down pass attempt. The throw complete to the running back underneath.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Pulls it in. It's Hernandez. You make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28. The Longhorns with 1st and 10 here. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right,
that's a sack, but hold up. There are flags in the field. We'll have to check that out. So the call is defensive holding, and that's a big boost for this offense. They've got a long drive going now, aided by that penalty flag. Looking to throw it on first down. On the run here, lets it go. Caught by the receiver. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid game. The Longhorns move into the red zone. They look to throw it here on second down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Touchdown, Longhorns. Great connection there for 6 points.
That's what I love about this running back is he's so dangerous after the catch. You know, you look at him and you think about the ability to run between tackles or even bounce it outside, and that's great. But what makes him really one of the more dangerous backs in the country is this right here. Catch the ball to the backfield, make people miss, and take it into the end zone.
The first play of the drive now, the 25. And looking to throw now on first down. Delivers quickly to the left side. And makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Then he'll run out of bounds and picking up a few yards on the play. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Quick completion to the tight end. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
And this time it's complete. They finally make the stop, but the offense threatening down. First down to the 27.
Great execution on the RPO. Quarterback does a nice job as he's putting the ball into the belly of the back, making sure to read his key. This defense was determined. They came up to stop the run. Quarterback saw it, pulled it out, hit the quick slant right behind it for some great yards.
Timeout is called a tuck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. That completion makes it second and short. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Grab near the sticks. It's Hale. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
Quarterback drops back. Caught near the goal line. Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now. So just 1 for 3 in red zone trips so far. They come up on second and goal. He's got it. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Methodical but effective for probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in the conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layer in all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
And the PAT is good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Bringing it out, it's Estrada. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can he make something happen? He hands it off from the gun. And they'll tackle at about the 23-yard line. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, massive expectations for this SEC championship, and it has not disappointed. And it's been a hard-fought battle today. Two teams out there playing ball and treating this crowd to a memorable first half. Seems to me, and I know I'm going to sound like a coach here, the team that limits turnovers and strings together productive drives is going to be the one celebrating a well-earned victory today. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk and the much-anticipated conclusion of the SEC championship.
All right, Kevin, thank you. We appreciate the breakdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. Play action here on first down. The ball is picked off. Breaks into the open. At the 10. Touchdown, Texas. The defense produces 6 points. And the interception taken to the house, a pick 6 potential game-changing play there.
Nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick 6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course.
Texas.
That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Pressure is coming. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down and missed it. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Now they test the middle of the defense but get nothing. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. He's running out of time here. Goes to his right side there for the completion. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down. Are you serious? The offense going for it inside their own 30. 4th down, looking to throw for it. They can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
Well, I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
Going absolutely nowhere. We are loss of the way. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Big throw caught on the left side. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. Longhorns are going to take advantage of this red zone trip. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Longhorns. Conference championship on the line. This quarterback told us, this is my time to shine. This is my stage, Kurt, and he is delivering.
Well, anytime you see a performance like this out of a quarterback, it's like the stars are in alignment. The quarterback's doing his job. The play caller is seeing the defense and putting them in a position to have success. And let's not forget the line and the receivers, the job that they're doing as well. It's a dream performance so far by this quarterback.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Texas A&M. Texas.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. That last possession, they got stopped on 4th down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. And it's incomplete even on the first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. So 2nd down after the incompletion. They'll run it from the gun. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And the pass is dropped. Really heavy. Big game, but he couldn't hold on. And the Aggies will line up to punt it away. Team makes the stop on this return. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Fires it to the wide out. Oh, he makes the catch. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. Gain. Hold up a second. The coach has called timeout. He may use a challenge here to have the officials take another look at that one. So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. First down here for this offense. From the shotgun to handoff. Fighting off the defender. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. A quick throw out left, complete. Ball carrier tackled there.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
The Longhorns pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Catch made on the left side. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. Pass complete. It's second down now. Handoff from the shotgun. Brought down, but is past the line to gain. Longhorns line up on first and 10 now. Throwing off play action. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And throwing again on second and 10. Fires it to the wideout. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. To come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needed this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. Tries to get it to the running back. Looking right, this one caught. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down. Longhorns are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. They'll run it here. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Defensive fans getting frustrated. Offense continues to march. Second down, we're going to throw it. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Man, this defense is doing a really good job here. You're not giving up some completions, but the important thing is they're making tackles and keeping this offense out of the end zone. Force him to be able to execute to get this touchdown.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down. So they're short on fourth down. The coach decides to trot out the field goal team. So it'll be a chip shot from the right hash mark. The field goal is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. First down. Looking to throw the football. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Throwing again on second and 10. Bringing pressure. Heavy pressure. He lets it go. A throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up third down. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in. What a catch.
Boy, great throw here by the quarterback and a big gain here for Texas A&M's offense. A great route by the wide receiver and the ability to go up and make a play. Boy, they've had some great ones over the years.
One explosive play has this offense set up just outside the red zone now with a first down. It's incomplete. That was a dangerous pass to try on first down. Almost intercepted. Got lucky that time. Important second down play coming up. Catch made in space. Look out. Touchdown, Aggies. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
31. Texas A&M. 21.
We'll take the return and try to get some better field position. And the return brought down by the coverage team there. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. They'll ride the back again here. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the third quarter. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. Sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far.
21.
One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Movement here from the tight end. Play action fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch is made. Room to run here. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Oh, big hookup here. They're forced to throw the ball on third down, and the connection's going to keep this drive alive, and also, more importantly, just keep that clock moving.
They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Here's the second down play. The back's got it. No shot to bring him down. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35. The Longhorns offense is on the move now. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment. Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback will throw it off the one-pass option. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Critical moment of this conference championship. Third and short on the 7th play of the drive. It's a short completion to the big tight end. He made the tackle, but the offense set up with a first down in the red zone. Longhorns will have 1st and 10 here. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The pocket breaking down. End zone ahead. And the defense comes up with the football.
This offense just blew an opportunity. Have a nice lead here in the second half with the football. The last thing you want to do is turn it over, and they put the ball on the ground and now give your opponent a chance to get right back in this game.
Breaks loose at the 15. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. It's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. They'll run it to the left. He finds some space. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Oh, man, this guy's having a heck of a day. Now, they may not win this game today, but you cannot fault his effort, what he's been able to do. He's been the one bright spot as that last carry now puts him over the 100-yard mark.
Accurate throw, catch made near the sideline. He does get the foot down.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
The pass rush closing in. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
He's hit just before the throw. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, no, trap him back there. A 4th down stop and a sack, no less.
Boy, Chris, you just know down by a couple possessions late in this game, they had to be able to deliver here on this 4th down to give themselves a shot. By not getting the 1st down, this one feels like it's over.
Tight end goes in motion. Pounding away with the run game.
Great job by the running back is staying inbounds to continue to work that clock, working here in the 4th quarter with the lead. You got that defense getting closer and closer to their goal line. They are backed up, and they are desperate. They've got to make a play here. The offense just has to take care of the ball, a chance to really secure victory here.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Powering through the defender. Touchdown, Texas. They couldn't stop him there.
Well, another touchdown pass for this quarterback. Multiple scores on the day. He is in total control of this offense right now, and the defense just doesn't have an answer.
An extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the 4th.
Texas 36, Texas A&M 21.
And here's the return from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Time running out in this conference championship game. This is a desperation drive right here. Got to score. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. And a nice 1st down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the 1st down marker. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Looks like Texas A&M will have the 1st down. 1st and 10 play coming up. And the quarterback dropping back. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency. Going to come up with a miracle late here. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Now, if the play fake, he'll look to throw it. And he dumps it off with the tight end.
And this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Caught near the sticks. It's Pale. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a 1st down. This is becoming a productive drive. A 1st down at the 47. Quick throw to his receiver. He makes the grab. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. Review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw yet again. The receiver grabs it. That's a quick tackle, but they pick up solid yardage on that short throw. 2nd down after that completion. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick catch. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Big moment here in this championship game. 3rd and short on the 8th play of the drive. That gain moves the ball to the 17. 1st down.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you get a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Catch made just enough for first down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
So here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. Try to pick up the third and short through the air. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a fourth down.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense. So the ball changes hands, and the offense finds themselves back up inside their own 10. He'll hand it off. Powers through. A juke to man, but not much room to maneuver. Stopped after a small gain. Now a late timeout is taken. 6 seconds showing on the clock. Second down play coming up. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. He's got the first and still going. One more big play to wrap up an impressive performance by this offense today. What a win. They had some high hopes for coming into this game. They practiced well, prepared well, they were optimistic, but things just did not work out. And that's a tough loss.
Yeah, their opponent just made more plays than they did, plain and simple. But there's a lot to learn from losses like this, and the smart coaches know how to use them to motivate their team moving forward.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. here. The long regular season's all been building to this. And now, first-round games and home field settings. This place is going to be rocking. Welcome to College Station, Texas, and Kyle Field, the legendary home of the Texas A&M Aggies. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. Kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So Texas A&M's offense comes on the field first today. Now a brand new step in this season that gets even more intense. A playoff game on a college campus, Kirk. What an environment here. What a special moment for both these teams.
Chris, we're all big fans of what we see in the playoff, especially on these college campuses. Find out how good this team on the road can be. Can they navigate the waters of dealing with not just a great team, but dealing with a hostile environment?
And it's hauled in way downfield. Now here he goes. They tackle him all the way down to the 15-yard line. This offense is knocking on the door now.
Boy, you find a one-on-one matchup just like this, even though it's the first play of the game, and you attack downfield. Regardless of the situation, when you see a matchup as a quarterback, you take advantage of it. What a way to get started here for this offense.
This offense showing their explosive ability. One huge play, and they're set up in the red zone. They'll give it to the running back. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And the same runner's got it again. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. This offense comes out, immediately gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepared for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bring it out from his end zone. Coverage team flying downfield. Not much gained on that return. So the Hurricanes offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Let's check out the impact players in this game, Kirk. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coach has told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
And the Canes come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Boy, is this tough to deal with for this defense. Not only do you give up a big gain, but look at this. They're already at the line of scrimmage, about to snap the ball again.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. What a catch! They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42. The Canes getting set on 1st and 10.
Just a great throw and an even better catch here by Miami to be able to come up with a big play for this offense. And Chris, oh my gosh, just an embarrassment of riches when it comes to Miami in the wide receiver position. You could say not recently. They had some pretty good players. But you go back, Michael Irvin, Andre Johnson, Reggie Wayne, Santana Moss. I just could keep going and going when it comes to the Canes.
Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. 3rd down play for this offense. Can he get there on the ground? They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. So now on comes the field goal unit. And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick.
Chris, they get the 3 points, but looking back at it, 4th and inches. Pretty conservative call there. I really thought they would have gone for it.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And he'll leave the kickoff right there to start from the 25. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Defense picks it up, still moving. Touchdown, Hurricanes. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Oh, it's your worst nightmare if you're a quarterback. They bring the blitz. He doesn't recognize it. Ball goes on the ground. Defense does a great job of picking this thing up. That's exactly what they hope for. Catch the quarterback off guard. It works out. It gets him a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good, so the score is 10-7 now. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Makes the catch downfield. Solid gain there. Moves the ball up to the 32. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. The tight end has got it. They're finally able to stop, and the quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway. And here comes the offense back out on the field now. On 1st down, it's play action. Now it's 2nd down here. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. And he steps out of bounds, but a crucial takeaway. Great play by this defense.
Well, they come out of that nickel package, and the move pays off. Gives them an extra defensive back on the field, a little bit more speed and awareness, and it pays off with this big interception.
Here's the first play of the drive. They start at the 28. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking deep downfield to the left. Aggressive call, a deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Defense is coming after him. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Receiver makes the grab. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. The Aggies will send their punt team onto the field. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the Miami offense is back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Not much of a return, but the important thing is the interception sets the offense up at the 45.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looking downfield near the end zone. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10 from the 45.
Yeah, I don't like that throw at all. Those windows are so tight down here. You just can't force the ball in there because it so easily can be picked off. He caught a break there.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. And the wideout goes in motion. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Trying for a 4th down completion. Quick throw to the left side. Works it with the running back, but he's got work to do. They finally stop a big play. Moves the ball to the 22. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. As we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. We expect the teams to have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the 2nd quarter. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. They'll try to run for the 1st down. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal yardage to the 9. And the Aggies looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Pressure is coming. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Aggies.
Chris, this is what makes this quarterback so dangerous. There's just only so much a defense can do to contain him. He is so fast. You can plan for it all you want, but planning and the execution are 2 different things.
Extra point makes the lead 4. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. On the move. Can they catch him? Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown. A kick return for a touchdown in a playoff game. This stadium has come alive.
How badly does this guy and this unit want to get to the national championship? This is huge and a game-changing moment that I think we may be looking back at as a turning point in the game. Great blocks and great speed there for the touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point makes it a 17-14 lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass, looking to throw it deep. Well, the defender makes the catch, but it's ruled out of bounds, so incomplete. So second down after the incompletion. Offense looking to throw the ball. Caught quickly. And they bring him down quickly, but that's a solid gain on the short throw. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Pass tip of the line of scrimmage. That's a great play by the defense.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
That decision to go for it on 4th down doesn't work out. Quick pass, the catch is made. He shows off the juking ability, but not much room to run. It's a short game.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Tackle made after just a short game. Crucial 3rd down play right here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's running out of time here. There's no one to throw to there on 3rd down. And now it's a 4th down coming up. Now comes the field goal unit. He made good on his first attempt. This one is from 40 yards away. He knocks it through with confidence.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it in 4th down in their territory and got stopped. Bringing pressure. He escapes the pocket. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Powering through. McGann is good enough for a first down near the 38.
I tell you, this running back from Texas A&M is dangerous when he has room to work. Great speed, good job of picking up the first down. And Chris, you just think about some of the backs that they've had when they've had a chance to put that Texas A&M uniform on. Dante Hall, some people forget, was a Texas A&M running back. Devon Achane, of course, more recently. And even Isaiah Spiller, good tough blend of toughness and speed.
And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch. Can he make it to the marker? And move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs. This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Almost intercepted. Falls incomplete, but a risky attempt there. Would have been his second pick today.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this first half. It looks like they've got him.
He's going for a big play downfield. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Looking for his back. But it's incomplete. A fourth down stop. Turnover on downs. Wideouts now clustered. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Running back has it on a screen now.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down to the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
Second down after that previous play. They're going to run it here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Completion gains about 6 yards, but now it's a fourth down call. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. So on fourth down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. Knocks that one right down the middle. So they settled for 3 here, and now the kickoff. See if the opposing offense can answer before halftime.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
The first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on first down. Dumps it down to the back. Caught. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Looks over the middle, and that's complete. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. The offense going to heavy personnel, bringing out the full house. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Deep shot toward the end zone. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
The quarterback has got to do a better job of recognizing that there's double coverage on this receiver. He still tries to throw that in there, believing in his receiver, and he almost throws an interception.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. The receiver makes the catch. And it's out of bounds after a decent gain. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. Makes a quick grab. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw,
he cannot escape. It's a sack. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So on second down, they'll try out the field goal unit, trying to get 3 before halftime. Trying to knock it through from 48 yards away. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And the deficit's still at 9 after the miss, a 2-possession game. So it's first down, but they just kneel down before halftime here. Looks like the offense is content to run out the clock here and just take it to intermission. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. And it's been an absolute clinic in fundamental defensive football so far. A total standoff with both teams refusing to give an inch. And I know this new era of football is about chucking it all over the yard and just outscoring the other team. But this game is a throwback, and to be honest, it's refreshing. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
The Aggies will kick it off to begin the second half. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Solid coverage here. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Trying to build the lead as we begin the third quarter and trying to clean up those pass protection issues. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Off the play fake, looking to throw. A little bit too much air on that throw by the junior quarterback. Second down play coming up for this offense. It's a quick grab. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. The important third down play coming up. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Caught! He's wide open. Look out. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40. The Canes come to the line in the hurry-up.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a third down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Here's the snap, looking to throw. The pass is incomplete just across the goal line. So here we go, third down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. On third and short, they hand the ball off. They've got him in the backfield, nowhere to go, a 2-yard loss. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So out comes the field goal team one more time. This kicker has been busy today. He's made 3 already. And he's got it, no problem. And they add to their lead.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
To advance on the football.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And it's incomplete just. Reached a little too much on that throw.
Second down.
Important second down play coming up. Receiver in motion now. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Sacked. It's a loss back to the 6.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play. And the Aggies will bring their punt team onto the field. It's a rough drive for the offense. Punter comes on and booted away. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Looks like a player is down injured at that last. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, the pass is picked off.
Well, this defense.
This should be the last play of the quarter. And looking to throw now on 1st down. And the pass ball is incomplete. They could not hook up on the final play of the 3rd quarter. Kirkisby take a break for the quarter here. It's Miami in front. And with 3 quarters in the books with a chance to stay alive in the playoff at stake, let's take a quick look at the stats so far. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back. Just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the 4th quarter.
Snags the quick throw. He stopped him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. The shotgun running play call. Tackled up near midfield at the 48.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
Finds an open target on the left side. They bring him down, but not before he gains 1st down yardage. This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's an out route. The catch made.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Finds his target. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone. Texas A&M is now operating in the red zone. First down, looking to throw the football. And that pass is way off the mark. Sure who he meant to throw that ball to. Incomplete. Second down coming up. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
I'll tell you what, Chris, I didn't expect this. This quarterback is outstanding, but they have pressured him all game long, and they got...
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Delivers quickly to the left side, and it's broken up there. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
Well, fourth quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
Incomplete. Very lucky to avoid an interception there. After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes a quick catch. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Look out, room to run here. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the fourth quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep...
The QB throws his 3rd. Of the day. Look out, he's in the clear. Touchdown, Miami. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10?
That's good for a fighting Texas Aggie.
Looking for a man. Catch made on the right side. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
A completion makes it 2nd down. Wants to throw it. Defense is coming after him. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And it's It's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
In these playoff games, it's win or go home. So one side can continue to dream about the national championship. The other side suddenly, Kirk, their season is over. But it's been a good ride.
Yeah, and I think that's the thing. It's easy to focus on the team that advances, and they should be happy, obviously. They had a great year. They're going to continue to go on. But the team that comes up a little bit short, you can see the emotion down on the field right now. They put so much into this year. Hopefully they'll be able to learn from this and come back even stronger next year.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.